Wolfe continues our team coverage from the East Bench of Salt Lake County. Morgan, good news for anybody who wants to head up to the resorts and enjoy the snow. It might be tough getting up there today, though.
Yeah, and actually you won't be able to get up to Little Cottonwood Canyon because SR 210 is still closed, trapping about 1,000 people inside the town of Alta. So they didn't have any of their resorts open in Little Cottonwood Canyon yesterday. They actually had the inner lodge in place. That's where people are told to stay inside the building. At one point, it was a maximum security, meaning that they had to find a safe spot inside these structures in case of avalanches. And for that reason, I'm going to show you how I packed up my car this morning. I have a blanket in here. I have a towel, an emergency kit in case I get stuck on the road, some food, water, and my skis just in case if I maybe find a nice slope that I want to hit. Ignore the popcorn that I have in there too. I was hungry. But you just want to be prepared because honestly, I'm a Minnesota girl. I've been driving on snowy roads since I was 16. These ones are bad. It's difficult. It's low visibility. And you just want to be extra careful and pack up some of this stuff in case you need it. Hopefully you don't, but you always want to be prepared. I'll toss it back to you.
Morgan, you can't be too prepared, and the popcorn included. You are ready to go with the snacks too. Thanks, Morgan.
Now, during all of this, Alta's Inner Lodge also hit a new record, surpassing last year's 52 hours. That was just lifted within the last hour, so a lot of folks celebrating that. KSL News specialist Morgan Wolfe spoke to an avalanche specialist that has been out in those higher elevations all week. These are some massive slides, Morgan, that we're talking about.
Yes, it has been quite a job for some of these people that are trying to clear off SR 210, and you can hear the helicopters that are helping them drop some of the bombs that trigger the avalanches to mitigate it. Well, actually, just about 5 minutes ago, though, I got a call from the UDOT spokesperson that says, Morgan, we're going to start letting people down the mountain at 2 o'clock. That's in 2 hours. This is the first time that we are hearing of them opening any of these roads since Monday because look at all of the snow that they've accumulated. It's about 4 feet has fallen since the beginning of the week.
It's a big, beautiful, sunny bluebird day.
A break from the snow has crews going into overdrive, trying to clear the mess left behind by avalanches up in Little Cottonwood Canyon.
These avalanches are thousands of feet wide, 6 to 10 feet deep.
Trent Meisenheier says that these avalanche conditions are rare. The Utah Avalanche Center has been recording dozens of natural and human-triggered avalanches all across the state this winter, including ones that caused 6 fatalities in the last 2 months.
This is a year to just relax a little bit, take it easy, avoid the steeper terrain, and go out and enjoy the low-angle, meadows and powder skip and that sort of thing.
And check out this video.
They're breaking trees, taking down rock with them.
Crews triggered this large avalanche in the Cottonwoods, saying that it is just one of the many big slides that they have seen.
Running very long distances, so all the way down to the valley bottoms. I mean, these are very large and destructive avalanches.
It might be a bluebird day, but there are still many red flags out in the backcountry.
In the short term, it's going to make our snowpack very dangerous and unstable. In the long term, it will help. And eventually it'll settle and it'll be happy in its own skin. But again, for right now, we're looking at big, dangerous avalanches.
We also got a note, too, from the resorts. They're asking people to not wait at the bottom of the mountain in case they do get that possibility to go up sometime today. Also, I've been in contact with one of the workers that was rattled in the avalanche, and the pictures that you saw where we had that truck that was submerged in all of the snow. He says he's doing okay, but part of the issue is that there are so many trees and rocks that are laying over the road that has been the big cleanup issue that they've been dealing with. Dan?
All right, Morgan, and as far as the road opening, is that going to happen fully today?
They're optimistic that it could possibly be happening by 4 o'clock, having the entire road open. Again, it is only downhill traffic. People that have been out there for days that will be making their way back down at 2 o'clock.
Boy, a lot of hard work. Tip of the cap to all of those who worked the last couple of days to make this a possibility, and we hope, again, that it gets fully reopened and people can enjoy the Cottonwood Canyons. Thanks so much, Morgan, for that report.
Yes, I had a skier describe this day to me as a powder panic. Everyone is very eager to get up to Little Cottonwood Canyon as it is open for the first full day of skiing since Monday. But none of that would have been possible without UDOT, without the Utah Avalanche Center, and even a partnership with a heli-ski company.
We're fired up, stoked to get on, take some nice turns today.
I actually took this whole week off, and this is the only day I've been able to ski.
Patience is a virtue, and people needed a lot of it this week as two of Utah's most popular ski resorts, Alta and Snowbird, were shut down because of the major snowstorm.
I think we're just in God's country out here. We're in the most beautiful place in America.
About 4 feet of snow has fallen this week up in the Little Cottonwood Canyon. There's hundreds of ways to ski down the mountain, but only one way to drive in and out.
And we have a bombardier who sits right here.
Powderbird,
This is what we've been waiting for all season.
a heli-ski company, proved to be essential in helping speed up the avalanche mitigation efforts Thursday morning.
Oh boy, here we go.
Kevin O'Rourke is a leader of the operations.
Our whole culture is focused on safety.
He says that they triggered about 7 avalanches that would have fallen over SR 210, the road that you take to get up the canyon.
But to really get up close, get those kind of odd spots that threaten the road, to be able to just survey what ran naturally, without us, that would be very difficult.
As we head into the final stretch of the ski season, O'Rourke says that people need to continue to be patient, especially when it comes to the backcountry.
Until it can be demonstrated otherwise, I think the community needs to really respect the hazard that's out there and assume that it still exists, that it's serious.
A very eventful and busy morning in Little Cottonwood Canyon. Alta had their parking lots filled by 8 o'clock, 8:30. And so if you are looking to make your way up here at all throughout the day, make sure you are checking with the resorts. Make sure you're checking with any resort you're going to in Utah, because it is going to be a busy commute for everyone. I'm Morgan Wolfe for KSL 5 News.